Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Welcome Tag, good to see ya. Webcam's over a bit too much. That'll do. I'm gonna have to bump the monitor at some point. Sorry, I hit spacebar. Okay, I accidentally muted the mic. Off to a good start, but the FF14 patch is out, 6.4, the latest raid tier, the final raid tier for Pandaemonium. So we'll see the end of the story. And there's a big chunk of new main scenario story as well. But I'm doing Pandaemonium first because I'm really excited about it. So, well, let's just think about what happened last time, because it was a really interesting cliffhanger. Yeah, I won't go over the whole story because there's kind of a lot happening, but the story was set back in Elpis times. We were working with Themis, who is Elidibus, to investigate Pandaemonium, which is a jail/research lab. It's where all the failed creations from Elpis went to be studied and such. Stuff went bad there. So it's supposed to be headed by La Habrea, by his department, you know, the words of La Habrea. But just thinking about how to recap it. So he seemed like a normal dude when we met him. Not like the one we met in Realm Reborn. He had a wife, though, named Athena, who was evil as hell. She manipulated him to get access to Pandaemonium, to do fucked up soul experiments. So that's pretty horrifying. And she wanted to use their son, Eric Thonius, who is one of the main characters of this story, of the Pandaemonium story. She wanted to use him in some kind of experiment. So he put a stop to that, and he killed her, I believe. He didn't tell Eric what happened, so there was a big rift between father and son. He kept the truth from him. We're not sure if there's something special about Eric, about his soul, or if she just wanted to use him because he was easy to manipulate, because he was her son. So we're not sure about that. But before he killed her, she messed up a bit of La Habrea's soul. So he ripped out some of his soul to protect the rest of him. And that bit became Hephaestus, evil dude, who then became the antagonist of this raid series. He continued Athena's work, the soul experiments, and we had to defeat him last time. So we did. And everything's totally fine in Pandaemonium again. Woohoo! Everything's great. We stopped everything bad. But then we went back to present day, and Pandaemonium has suddenly shown up in the Aetherial Sea. Just in the Aetherial Sea, which is kind of an important place. It's where souls go. That's the afterlife and the birthplace for all souls. So that's messed up. So we don't know what it's doing there, and that's what we're going to investigate. There's also a scientist in present day whom hasn't had a big part in the story yet, but he seems like he might be present day Eric Thonius. He might be a shard of Eric, and he's gone missing now. I forgot what he did. He went off to find something, and now he's... Well, I'm going to guess he somehow ended up in Pandaemonium. Guess we'll find out. Alright. Hopefully that made sense. But anyways, weird stuff is happening present day, so let's go check it out. In Labyrinthos. Aquaria. I love that song so much. That was Embers, which was the theme for Hephaestus. Got my watermelon node from the last PvP season. It's great. I didn't realise it spins when I press the button. Alright, this quest is called Eater of Souls. Oh, that's already off to a horrifying start. That's messed up. Alright, so this is one of the Ericthonius Shard's assistants. I forget what was the name? Professor Claudette? Was Professor Claudian or something? I think is his name. We'll find out. Eater of Souls. Ruisano breathes a sigh of relief at your arrival. Ah, Melchan, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in their wake after all, and Master Fulchano recently sent word regarding his investigation. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Claudian's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandaemonium in the Aetherial Sea. We would do well to meet with him at once. If you have no objections, I ask that you proceed to the Aetherial forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. Bum. Crap happened, now it's our job to fix it, yeah. Yeah, that does explain pretty much everything in the game. I shall send word to Master Fulchano of our departure. Make your way to the Aetherial, and quickly. I'm afraid time isn't our ally in this matter. Which way was the Aetherial? It's... yeah, it's in there. Okay. Hello, can I take this elevator? Yes, thank you. Keep forgetting how weird the Labyrinthos music is. Oh, I can't wait to hear the music for this new raid tier. We've had some bangers so far in Pandaemonium. The first tier didn't have too much music, but the final boss music was fantastic. Esperosa's music. And then the second tier had 2 different versions of a song called Scream, which is amazing. And 2 different versions of that song I was just listening to, both of which are pretty good. I prefer the first one, but they're both great. Where am I going? I'm actually, how do I get in there? Oh, right. I have to go through here. I know what I'm doing. I'm just spinning on my melon. I'm also using the chat blocker because I'm in a very active free company now, so it's just easier than asking literally everyone, like, hey, is it okay if I show you what you no, just use the blocker. Easier. Can't mount in. Oh, I can. Good. Oh, I can't fly though. Rip. Spin. It's the Ragnarok. Right, Ragnarok. The Aetherial. It's what Charlayan built. The Charlayans built to monitor the Aetherial Sea.
I bring tidings. Do not despair. You are not without allies.
Thank you very much, Amidian. Thank you. Good to see you. 49 months. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so much. Thank you very much. Probably not sticking around too long. Ah, no worries. Thank you very much. I shall enjoy. I go this way? That's fine. That's such a cool sight. Take some screenshots. Very good. Hey Audrey, welcome. Probably just the raids, unless it ends up being like really short, but I doubt it will. I'll probably do all the raids and then it'll probably be dinner time. I do want to do MSQ pretty soon too though. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow if I can. Savage is going to be so screwed up. You mean this positively? Excellent. A decent chunk of time? Okay. Yeah, then I'll try and just finish this off today. And then tomorrow I'm hoping to do MSQ. Turn that off so you can see his dialogue. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizlar. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Aetheric Chemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere, in the most literal sense. It was almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. Whoa. Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on an entire sector of Azizlar has been teleported elsewhere. Teleported? To where? We believe that its destination was none other than the Aetherial Sea. Here were its elegant facilities reconstituted as the halls of Pandaemonium, to great success, as you can see. Whoa, okay. They rebuilt Pandaemonium using other matter. Interesting. So it's not literally the same one. So that means Professor Claudian is in there? In that monstrous fortress? That is our leading theory. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into its depths in search of the missing man. Yet before we do, there is another pressing matter. While Pandaemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. We observed its behaviour with the Aetherioscope, and to our horror, witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped! The Aetherial Sea harbours the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this menace, Melshan. Then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. This memory crystal was recovered from Claudian's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandaemonium. Without Themis, there will be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you are more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? Yeah, I can summon people to my side. Themis isn't the only one who can summon our illusory allies. As long as I'm free to focus on my foe, there's naught to worry about. Themis isn't the only one. He isn't? Well, of course. I should have known someone of your talents would master even the ancients' arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. Failure of imagination. Isn't that the thing that kills you in P8S Part 2? If you don't do the high concept correctly? Failure of imagination, 99999 damage. Yeah, I think that's actually the name of that effect. Once we are freed of the looming spectre of Pandaemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge. For the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Anabaseus, the ninth circle. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Like a blotch of dark ink on a serene canvas, Pandaemonium now floats foreboding upon the Aetherial Sea. From its gates has emerged a beast with an insatiable appetite for souls, and its feast threatens to sever the flow of life itself. Although Pandaemonium's mysteries beckon to you from the darkness, you must first quell this immediate threat to the star. Location, the Ethereal Slow. Let's do it. Let's see if there's a party finder for it. Not at the moment. People to talk to. At this depth, the Ethereal Sea itself poses little real danger, but we know not what else awaits you. I shall monitor your health from a distance, that we might leap to your aid should a crisis be at hand. In truth, my days are stuffed to the brim, what with all the record-taking and document fetching, but worry not. The knowledge that the realm's survival hinges on my efforts sustains me. What interesting research they do here. Just going to enjoy the view while we wait. You wish you could DC travel to Oceania? Ah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be very nice. Gosh. It looks so cool. Peaceful view. This might be the thumbnail. Might be the least spoilery thing of this adventure today. One DPS, one tank. Nice. Yeah, Novice network is literally full at the moment. I actually can't get in, so there's plenty of people online checking out the new patch. I love how you can see all the different floating platforms out there. I could go check out my island. They added more island stuff. I'm kind of just enjoying this vibe at the moment, though. And this music. Really fun to learn this as a group from scratch. Ah, very nice. First patch you've been current for new normal raids? Nice. Yeah, I think this is the second patch I've been able to, the second raid tier I've been able to just check out. It's exciting, not really knowing what's going to happen. Oh yeah, Dragoon got a nice buff. Dragon Sight now it nullifies positionals, so you get free positionals during my 2-minute burst. So that's really nice. Damage dealt increased and all action direction requirements are nullified. That's cool. They also changed how high jump works. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it no longer actually moves my character. It just looks like it does, so I won't jump into AoEs with it anymore. Oh, here we go. Oh. Looks like it's collecting souls. People!
My feast must not end. My feast must not be interrupted.
Mythic creation. Kakaitos. Nice, we got voice acting. Really interesting music. We've got another perfect legend in the group. Oh, that looks cool. I'm still doing positionals, it's just habit. Ravening. Feast upon the surrounding souls. Stop eating souls, you bastard. That's awful. Oh, got a fire thing. Whispers words of great power. Oh, someone's dead. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not much room. Oh, they're dead again. This shouldn't kill you. Rude. Oh. It might kill me. Wrenches a soul from its belly. Ew. I don't like this thing. It's talking with all these different voices. That's so cool. Rock breaker. Alright. Woo! Oh, we got things moving out. Oh, there's more. Ah! Owie. I'm in danger. Oh, we had 2 stacks. Okay. Gluttony's auger. I'm gonna faint you. I don't know what that is. Nice. I like this music. Front combination? Oh, okay. And then it attacks the front. That makes sense. Whoa. Charybdis. Oh, I see. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. I'll go over here. Okay. Got a stack. Ooh. It's gonna munch the tanks. Oh, and it's got a... Oh, run away! Run away! Rip, rip the ninja. Oh, no! That's not good. My burst window. Where? Oh, I see. That's an AoE. Okay, it's using mage again. So that was fire and ice, I think. Ice flame summoning. Oh, that's different. Oh. Woo. Woo. Oh, I'm in the floor. Thank God. Okay, so fire grows. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm alive, nothing happened. Okay, we gotta go in. Global spell. Gonna faint that. Another bleed. They have so many bleeds. Okay, what's it using? Martialist? They're getting knocked back. Woohoo! And then this? Yeah, I like this part. The little lines to avoid. Look here. Hello, tank. You're a perfect legend too. Jesus, how many perfect legends do we have in this group? Just everyone did tea recently, apparently. Like an LB. The ninja probably should. But I will if I need to. The ninja's doing it. Because they have brink of death, so they don't do much damage. Whee! Soul of the Beast. Oh yeah, this was Behemoth, I think. Behemoth. Comets. Oh, murder it. Ah, nice. Hey, we saved the souls. Excellent. Ba-ba-bum. My character should be more pumped than that. We just saved all those souls. I don't know what I want yet, so I'm pass on everything. Pass. There we go. That was a fun fight. I definitely want to do that again to understand it a little bit more. That was cool. I definitely want to listen to that music some more. Impressive work, Mel-chan. Their memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Oh, okay. Not who I expected. When I saw the robes, I thought it was going to be Themis. Because he's here somewhere in the sea. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. It's Athena. I am Athena, chief keyword of Pandaemonium, wife to Lahabrea and mother to Erechthonius, and it is I who made Pandaemonium anew in the underworld. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one, for your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. How is she not sundered? Unsundered? I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. I know not what Lahabrea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere scientific curiosity. That appetite yet remains, even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. Screenshots. This place is pretty. You were reborn? Give Claudian back. So you have no intention of halting your research. You were reborn? In a sense, yes. It was the only way I could see my research completed. The myriad souls floating in the Aetherial Sea provide all the raw material I require. And your Professor Claudian proved a most welcome surprise. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I will grasp godhood. I want to kill her. You are as stubborn as La Habrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Habrea and Ericthonius. How did Eric's memories get in there? I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. You? How? Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time, you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. So look, this isn't actually their souls, it's just their memories. Yes, yeah. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inequity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? This is weird. It's sort of them, but not really them. Weird. Right? Some hints I can glean from the surroundings, but I would prefer you simply cut through this knot of questions. Hi. One with an aura of overwhelming authority, and another that seems uncomfortable in his own skin. I believe I understand just well enough to be thoroughly intimidated. How unexpected. I do hope we can consider them allies? Well, I wasn't sure. I didn't think Eric would show up in this wing of the story since he's sundered in this age, but they found a way to have him show up. I don't know how long it's been, Melchan, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would that it were under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we? And what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Ah, yes. I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. Shrug. Oh yeah, I can turn that off. Our age had its share of surprises, if my memories are to be believed. The supposedly world-ending final days came upon us. Yet here we are, in a future where you, at least, exist. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? No, everyone's dead. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form. As but memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. And I kind of wanted to just answer yes to him because, like, I mean, life is still here. Agreed. But as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Melchan in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak, and nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp, and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Melchan. Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandaemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. We would do well to learn more of the Pandaemonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Melchan's colleagues will doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. They're kind of cute. Ooh. Crit, crit, crit. Crit. Are those two over there researchers from this era? We must share what we know at once, that we might piece together this vexing puzzle. How unexpected. Ah, I read that dialogue. Yeah, okay. Pandaemonium awakens. Ooh. That looks cool. The Hebrea is eyeing the frightened researchers with a mix of curiosity and derision. Rude. Why do your companions hesitate to approach? We may be unusual visitors, but time is of the essence. Bring them here. Yes, La Hebrea's actual soul is here somewhere, so I'm expecting that to combine with this fake body she's made so that he can make a proper appearance and help us out. Although you may be but a confluence of memory, it is an honour to meet the personages I have only read of in Melchan's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting. but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know what you mean. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. It isn't my life I fear for. I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions now burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients, who hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken of any of our peers. But what purpose does fear serve if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we will share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Information shall be our most precious resource, for that is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Her desires haven't changed. Still, she seeks to transcend her mortal existence, so that she might unravel the mysteries of life. She would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas on what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus she chose the underworld, or the Aetherial Sea as it is known in this age, as the staging ground for her final experiments. Here lies a practically bottomless well of ether. Even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remember. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. Well, she is your mother, and she did manipulate you all that time. Like you didn't really know who she was. Don't look at me like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Erichthonius would never want that. But these emotions remain. In memory, if nowhere else. We shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandaemonium and seek out Athena. I would ask that you leave the memory crystal with us. It may hold secrets which have yet to be unveiled. All that's left is to cross that menacing threshold. Shall we take a closer look? Yeah. Let's go. I have one question for you. Why are you so small? Oh, does the word auracite mean aught to you? Auracite? Why, yes, there are a few records of its existence. It mainly makes appearances in the legends of Ivalice, and in tales concerning the Ascian in tales concerning an entity known as an Ascian. This personage is associated with black auracite known as the Heart of Sabik, a source of considerable power. Oh, are we actually bringing up the Heart of Sabik? That random line from Pandaemonium that never got explained? The core of the ultimate weapon? I see. So time has not buried it. Quest accepted! It's interesting they're mentioning Ivalice as well. Black auracite. So we know of white auracite. That was what we kept using as a Pokeball to capture Ascian souls so we could do a little murder on them. And the heart of Sabik is black aurosite, apparently. Interesting. I've read that the ancients were much larger than the people of our era. Perhaps Athena endeavoured to make them less imposing. Lahabrea asked me about aurosite and has yet to say a word since he heard the answer. Did I say something wrong? He is quite intimidating in his silence. I must think. Leave me be while you attend to your task. He's just an intimidating guy, okay? From the outside, Pandaemonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. You would do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Yeah, there's no... Like, it could be completely different in there. It's a different place. Black aurosite was how the Ascians kept themselves from going back to the Aetherial Sea when their bodies were destroyed. Ah, that's what the little crystals they had was. Interesting. I forgot all about that. Beef soft tacos time. Once it has been cleared of threats, Lahabrea and I can approach, and we shall begin our exploration of the interior. The portal should convey you to Pandaemonium's gates. I hardly need to tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. Oop. I thought it was going to be a raid unlock, but we got a cutscene. Themi? I knew you would come. Lidibus? Yay! I never lost faith that we would meet again. I told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was too at first. You see, I am not the true Themis. I was made by Athena, moulded from one of the many souls at her disposal. I am only an illusion built from memory, no more real than Lahabrea or Erichthonius. Oh. Even so, I believe I have a grasp on the situation. This is the distant future. A future where Athena lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You were here to stop her. Have I the right of it so far? Very good. I would be disappointed if you did not rise to her challenge. Although I am sorry to say that I cannot aid you. My creator has tampered with my essence, and I am oddly inclined to act in her interests. Evil Themis? Evil fake Themis? I can do naught but offer you words of warning. We will fight, and it cannot be avoided. There is no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion. Nothing worth shedding tears over. We can free you, just as we freed Agdistus. I would feel terrible if I had to trounce Elidibus again. ... We can free you. I thank you for the sentiment, but I'm afraid that is quite impossible. Athena's grip on my mind is unyielding. Ah, easy. We just kill Athena. Easy. Still, I would ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace Erichthonius, so that she may become a god. By gathering the souls readily available in this sea of ether, she tempers her own essence. Yet the souls are faint, diffuse. She doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals, so she has turned her gaze to you. Despite your thin aether, you manage to lay Hephaestus low, and Athena would know the secret of your strength. Dynamis. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creation, and in doing so, give her the knowledge she desires. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, it's got a wing. They showed a screenshot of this for some reason. I wish they hadn't. It looks very cool. Ooh. That's probably fine. What's happening? Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. We can do little but hope for Melchan's success. Oh. Grayscale background is cool. Pandaemonium. Once a mass of lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Hey, Eurochan, welcome. Kill it. I want to. It's got a soul. Oh, that's... oh. Athena has grown much since her death at La Habrea's hand. Although the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. Oh, okay, these are souls she's created. Interesting. I know you shall cut your way through this monster, as you have so many others. Then you shall come before me. Do not hesitate to do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athena. Ooh. Tent circle, now accessible. Ooh, oh, it's got spider legs. Why? 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 Damn, that is really cool. Oh, interesting. There's like different parts of the platform. But there's goo. Hi. You steel yourself to brave Pandaemonium once again, but your advance is blocked by a familiar face. Themis, who has been moulded by Athena from memories of the past and souls of the present. Although his voice is friendly, he says that the strings of his creator force him to face you as foe. Before he departs, the massive stones and impregnable gates of Pandaemonium arrange into a twisted form. This verboten being serves a singular purpose: to crush any who would oppose its mother's plans. The Demon's Nest. Daemons. That's pretty cool. Oh, let's just go see if there's any fun dialogue. Hi, I'm leaving. Oh god, look at that. That's very cool. God damn. The spider robot toy from Toy Story. Yes, that's what it reminds me of. Hi, what you're looking at? Well, it seems you can come and go and from that dark space as you please. We still don't know if it's safe for us, but must find out quickly. There's no telling what else awaits you in there. That she would give life to those pitiless stones. Melchan, you know what you must do. We will stay here and do what we can to decipher the nature of this space Athena has created. This cannot be real, can it? What's real? What even is real, man? I can't see a thing. Yeah, you don't want to see what's in there, so that's probably fine. See if there's any party finders. Oh, okay. 10th circle. Oh. Go back in and hang out with Spider Castle friend. Oh, there's an ad in progress. Oh, that's fine while we're waiting on the queue. That was kind of good timing. This is a really cool arena. Not sure what's up with the lobs that have like bits of Pandaemonium around them. They look really cool though. You can see like the Hydra statues. Oh, look at this weird light. That's pretty cool. Waiting on 2 deeps, 1 tank. We've had plenty of healers so far. Kind of funny. Mixed with Alex and Anima. Oh, here we go. Anima did feast on souls, didn't it? Come on, healer, wakey, wakey. Q has popped. Yeah, there we go. Is this the same music as last fight, or is this different?
I am Pandaemonium. From countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe life.
Demonic dungeon, Pandaemonium. Ah, that's so cool. Hello. Oh, someone pulled. It's okay. It was the tank. They are allowed.
Like a spider, I spin my web.
Oh. I'm stuck. A stack of 5 will result in KO. Okay. Oh my god, what is happening? The webs cling to my soul. Interesting.
I must anticipate Lady Athena.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Stay where you are.
Ooh. Gonna feint that. Oh, someone's dead. They did not survive. Oh, that's a lot of arrows on those tanks. Double tank buster. With many hits. Okay.
Like unto chains.
Oh, webs. Keep them off me. The webs give firm ground to stand on.
Morsel awaiting death.
Didn't understand this one last time, so... Oh! They walked off the edge. Oh, okay, that's a bridge. We made a bridge? Is that good? Oh, it's probably good. Do I... I'm over here now. Oh, someone went off the edge again.
I operate in Lady Athena's power.
Don't know if I meant to use that. Oh! Spin! Oh! That was cool. Oh, thank you for the Asuna.
Stay where you are.
Tank busters!
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Oh, we have a bridge again. Okay, so zapping one side. I'm not sure when we use this bridge, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Oh, okay, bridge time? Bridge! You can do it, Black Mage! Yeah, they made it. It's casting Ultima. Is that allowed? Oh, it's a bleed! Oh, they're little miniature castles. That's so cute. Look at the little castles. Oh. Harrowing Hell. Okay, multi-hits. Ooh, getting knocked back. Wahoo! Nyong. lasers. Eh, eh, eh. Okay, I made it just in time. Special cell? Oh, okay, yep, no, they have tank buster things on them. I don't think I should stand there. We have an LB ready already. I guess we had a lot of deaths. Gonna hold on to the LB in case the healers need it.
Like unto chains.
Oh, are they targeted under us? I see. Yep. Okay.
These bars are unbreakable.
I've messed up my rotation so bad.
Stay where you are.
Silk spit. Right. I never did figure out that mechanic. Oh, I see. People need to run into the web to break it.
Lead back to me. For Athena. For Mother.
Nice. Tank stuff is happening. And ammoniac pillars. No, it's my pillar. Get your own. Excuse me, Black Mage. Alright, sure. Yeah, I can see.
These bars are unbreakable. Stay where you are.
Oh, I can't wait to see this boss on Savage. Oh, it's gonna be good. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. That's a shiny portrait, so that person. You need to have a shiny portrait, and then you get commendations. Okay. If there's any interesting chatter going on. No? Okay. Let's go. I killed Pandaemonium. Hey, Themi. That was a beautiful display, as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in battle. Themi, I'm married, sorry. And I'm monogamous. Melchan, is that... Pandemonium's final gate has been cast wide. I shall await your arrival beyond. Beyond? Apologies for not coming sooner. This space is enveloped by some fell energy, and we couldn't risk venturing through it before taking due precautions. Like letting me kill the boss? Were my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? Tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. That is creepy, whatever it is. That must have been Themis. But how? I'm gonna go talk to the two scientists. Hello. Rest assured, I do not intend to remain idle. I shall try to discern the nature of this sphere and ensure that no other similar phenomenon has appeared elsewhere. Professor Claudian is inside that? Oh, I do hope he's okay. I ought to have anticipated this. If she bore witness to past events within Pandaemonium, Athena would have found Elidibus impossible to overlook. Few possess such a talent for magics, to say naught of the emissary's discerning judgment. And so she found his soul upon the tides of the Aetherial Sea, and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve her whims. But is what Themis said true? She imbued Pandaemonium itself with a soul? To breathe life into that which should never live. Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides toward figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Sabik may be the key. The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present, the sundering of the star, the emergence of the Ascians, and the calamities that they brought to bear upon the realm. Tales that under other circumstances we would have considered childish fantasy, if not for a name that rang true to La Habrea's memories. Heart of Sabik. To you, the secret of the Ultima weapon's might, not least the spell known as Ultima, and a source of enduring mystery. We are told that a general from the Garlean Empire was gifted this auracite by an Ascian. Yup, that the Ultima weapon might be perfected. The identity of this shadowy benefactor, however, remains a curious unknown. You seem to be a veritable trove of uncommon knowledge. If there is aught you are withholding... no idea who it could have been. Maybe it was Hythlodaeus. Very well. At present, the heart of Sabik itself is of greater moment. It is a creation of Athena's, made during her time with the words of La Habrea. This predates even Pandaemonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contained immense power. She dubbed it Aurosite, studying it with a fervour unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was a Stygian crystal, unlike aught we had ever seen, the heart of Sabik. What is Aurosite? How did she find this Aurosite? Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph, perchance? Yeah, when did Ultima land on this planet? I barely remember what happened in that story. It was all over the place. But we know Ultima came from some other planet. An unexpectedly specific question. I gather that the heart of Sabik is not the only Aurosite in this era? Regardless, I know naught of this High Seraph. Athena was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal, though we came to suspect that it was not of our star. Much later, we discovered that Aurosite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. This would do much to explain Athena's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Oh, all this time she was messed up by Aurosite? Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Aurosite and its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. So what became of the heart of Sabik? I took it from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the aether within was unlike anything I had observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. I elected to safeguard it myself. It is possible that Athena herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memories stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she included some mechanism by which to give these memories form, as she did with our own, she would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. The monster unleashed Ultima? I can only guess that it was Athena's hand that placed such magic within the heart of Sabik. If so, it's only natural she would gift her own creations with such terrible power. Oh, this is tying so much together. It's so cool. So if she's reborn from her memories, does that mean she has no soul? Is she like those two? Like these two? But then she can create a soul for herself with these experiments she's doing. The emissary's judgment. Oh, no, I don't want to fight him. La Habrea would discuss lingering questions concerning Athena. We gotta fight him. I have told you all I know of Athena and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Sabik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During my fight with the Ultima weapon, in the hands of the Ascians, presumably. During my fight with the Ultima weapon. In which you triumphed, but failed to recover the heart. Yet according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day, an Ascian. And this selfsame Ascian was later struck down at a location known as the Aetherial Chemical Research Facility. Yeah, he got eaten by a sword. I've heard that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. Indeed. He was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession. A signature that may well have belonged to the heart of Sabik, in which case, it is no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. Yeah, the memory crystal had La Habrea's memories. But what reason would he have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not his own? Yet more questions without answers. Although Athena's essence is that of memory, her magics have not suffered for lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this vessel for godhood, and is perilously close to success. It beggars belief. As you well know, you were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and it has long since turned to dust. Ugh. That's quite a way to put it. As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Meljan. Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we're accustomed to. We know not how vast the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with Elidibus leashed at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magics that bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hephaestus's influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask that you do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in the conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. While Erechthonius's perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unimpeded by magics would be ideal. Agdistis broke free of her bonds in her final moments, suggesting that Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. You might use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus's mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle, I am certain it is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his ether may dissipate back into the Aetherial Sea. You had best act quickly. Am I, going in that? The 11th circle. Nice. We know not for how long we'll have free reign to go between here and the Arteoscope. will remain here for now, unless absolutely necessary. The crystal? I have returned it to the safekeeping of your colleagues. I could find nothing new amongst the memories stored within. This space, on the other hand, is fascinating. Wrought by the same power the key wards wielded, perhaps. 11th circle. Given form so that he may serve as a tool to unlock the secret of your strength. Themis is unable to defy Athena's whims, and now stands against you in battle. However, you know that his heart wishes to stand by your side, as he did in ages past, so you resolve to break Athena's hold by any means necessary. Then you might join forces once again to walk through Pandaemonium's gates and fell the evil which lays beyond. The Chamber of 14. Ooh! A recreation of the place that yeah. it's where the 14 would have met. Okay. Let's go. 11th circle. All the goop is gone. I just noticed that. Oh, that was a quick pop. Let's go! Bum, bum, bum. 11th circle. Look at all those fancy chairs.
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit. In transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Elysius.
Oh. Wow. We've got Elidibus's voice actor back, which is amazing. We've got a gorgeous remix of 'Neath Dark Waters.
Dance?
Oh, hey, Emily. Welcome. Huge spoilers for Pandaemonium Raid, by the way. Run now, if you haven't done the latest wing. Ephemeral Justice. Themis. My gosh, this is cool. Hi. We're doing the latest raid tier. Nice. You were doing some FF14 as well? Excellent. Yum.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Oh, I'm so glad we get to hear his voice acting again. His voice actor did an amazing job. Whoa, okay. Out and then in, yep. Woo! Oh, nope, that's light. Oh god, owie, pain. Okay, darkness, so we'll go in. Okay, yep, I think I'll get it. Oh, that person has a tether? Oh, more bleeds. There's so many bleeds. Another tier of bleeds. Oh, It's a dark thing. Sigil tilts the balance of my ether. I'm dark. Okay, I'll go light. Maybe? Oh no! Oh, I'm a bit dead.
You be judged worthy to exist.
Oh, both tanks are dead. Oh no!
These magics are not for you to wield.
Just gonna lie here and admire his model. Knockback. Oh, okay, knockback and then light explosion. Oh, one of them got hit by light and one darkness. Interesting. I just noticed we have 2 dragoons and 2 summoners. Anyone gonna res me, or we have 2 summoners and neither of them are resin. Rude. Okay, so you want to get knocked back into the one that's opposite. Oh, a tank is down. Tank is down. Can this tank survive a solar? Okay, yep. Hey, I've been rezzed. They rezzed me before the tank. I'm not sure why, but okay. Sticks. You are faint. Ouchies. Ouchies. Alright, what colour? Bum, bum, bum. What a good remix. Alright, so I'm going to darkness. Okay. This is a cool fight. Woo! Oh right, it's darkness! Darkness! Star Diver! Another fight I can't wait to see on Savage. Darkness. So this is donut? Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. This fight's so cool! Phantom Warriors. Oh, not allowed to do that. Are you? Maybe he is allowed. Oh, I see. Oh, meow. Light. Okay, so we get knocked out. Stay out. And I can high jump there without dying because they changed high jump. It doesn't kill me anymore. Nice. Oh. Right. Woohoo! Upheld ruling. Well, I was about to LB, but I'm not in the... Oh boy. Eek! Dragoon power! Oh, what a cool fight. Damn, that's cool. Didn't realize he has so many arms. Bum, bum, bum. Damn, that was cool. Favorite fight so far? Thanks all. Tech. Passing all the loot. I don't know what I want yet. Yeah, I'm in a Savage static, so we're gonna do these fights on Savage starting next week. I'm pretty excited for it. The past couple tiers have been great. The fog has lifted. I knew that Athena's magics magnified the desires of their victim at the expense of aught else, but I never guessed what desire of mine she could exploit. Since the moment we met, I have made plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose that curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. No, don't go. What is this? Hmm? Free. Then I am no longer needed. No! Don't go. Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could have asked for. We need you, Themis. Your work isn't over yet. You must render judgment of Athena's actions. Kind of like this one. I also like we need you, reminding him of Eric. We need you. Giving him some ether. Yay. This warmth. Your ether. Aww. You've grasped the fraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own. Sure. Nevertheless, I fear that I am here on borrowed time. I only hope that I can see you through the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. Aww. He's a good boy. I am Elidibus, the emissary. As such, it falls upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill her own desires. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Erichthonius and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark upon our final ascent. As I surmised, Elidibus was constructed with the strength to see your battle done. Yet I fear his ether may not sustain him through another. The four of us are together once again. Although I may not have directly experienced our adventures, my memories make our bonds as real as any other. I'm still waiting for some actual souls of these people to show up. They better. Can I go back in there? No. No. That was a cool little arena. Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Melchan would guide you to our side once again. I am grateful she had the patience to tolerate my lapse in manners. Athena's hold upon me is broken, and I pledge every moment of my remaining time to seeing that she answer for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course. As I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Melchan knows well, a man by the name of Claudian. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athena's purpose. The creation of a person requires not just body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls and given form through the infusion of ether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudian's soul while it was still within its body, and thus made both her own. But even she is prone to error. After the sundering, beings became more fragile in both body and soul, and this difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. So that's why she has turned her sights toward Melchan. Her uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. By scrutinizing her feats in battle, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Melchan's prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. We have to save Claudian. Can't we simply remove Athena's memories from Claudian's body? I don't think we know how to remove memories. Can't we simply do a miracle? Then to fight Athena, we must fight Claudian as well. We have to save Claudian. An arduous task, but not impossible. Athena can inscribe herself upon another's soul, but she cannot erase its will. If we awaken Claudian's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athena's clutches. We still don't know why she chose Claudian. What makes him more suited than anyone else? Although I have never spoken to Claudian, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When instructing the vessel to do her bidding, she called it by a familiar name, Erichthonius. What? Why would she... It's you dingus. It is as I thought. Quest complete. Ding, ding. Our course of action is clear. We must lay Athena low and rescue Claudian. A difficult task, to be sure, but one which the present company is more than capable of achieving. Why would Athena use my name? More questions, and few answers to go around. Just see if there's any new dialogue. Oh, no, that's the other way. No? Okay. A mother's touch. La Habrea would discuss the plan to bring about Athena's end. We should murder her. Themis, you may have just handed us the key to rescuing Claudian. What must we do? First and foremost, we must confront Athena. She must be made vulnerable, as Elidibus was. Yet our opponent stands on the verge of godhood. As we are now, she would unmake us in an instant. Melchan, we have no choice but to place the burden of our fate, and the fate of many more besides, squarely upon your shoulders. I trust you have no objections? Yeah, no. God or no, I shall cast her down. It's a burden I'm used to carrying. Objections? No. Concerns? Yes. God or no, I shall cast her down. Destroy. Blood. If you have faith in your victory, then so do I. Aw. And we all appreciate Melchan's willingness to fling herself at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this will liberate Claudian. I have a plan. Do not trouble yourself over the details. Oh, don't be all secretive, just tell us. The same goes for you, Melchan. You must focus the entirety of your attention on Athena. She will not be easily bested, even by one of your prowess. Then let us trust in La Habrea and prepare for the battle to come. Before we face Athena, I must know. If she had never discovered the aura site, had never fallen under its influence, would she have lived a normal life? Would she have been a mother to me? I have asked myself the same questions. Questions with no answer, I fear. But let us put them out of our mind. There is something we must discuss, and I would not do so as La Hebrea, but as a father to his son. I want to know what they're saying. 12th circle. It's the final one. Athena maintains absolute control over this space. Beyond the gate, she has doubtless built herself an abode worthy of a god, and now awaits the arrival of her supplicants. For now, we place our trust in you. The rest must wait until we have Athena before us. Right now, Athena must be the sole focus of your attention. She shall not hesitate to exploit any weakness she can sense. The chief keyword of Pandaemonium's appetite for godhood has been made only more keen by 12 millennia of slumber, and even her own flesh and blood are naught but tools with which to feed her hunger. No sacrifice too great, no price too high. Athena would see all life extinguished if it brought her even one eon closer to her ultimate goal. Her wicked ambitions can be suffered no longer, so you must journey into Pandaemonium's heart and cut out their source. Location: Ascension. Very cool. All right. Ads are about to start, so I'm going to tell them to go ahead and run before we get in there. Hello, you're still saying the same things? Yeah. Okay. Well. The 12th circle. I'll drink some water before we queue in case it's a quick queue. Okay. Let's queue. Average wait time, 25 minutes. That's probably not right. The other ones pop pretty quickly. There's no reason this one wouldn't. I'm not sure if I fully understood the mechanics of the 6th fight. So I definitely want to redo it. Yeah, like I don't know what's up with this thing. That thing helps form the web bridge. But I don't know what's up with this one. Also check if there's a party finder. Nope, okay. we'll do some exercise while we wait. This has been very interesting. I was not expecting that third fight. It was really awesome. Very clever how they've managed to actually have Eric as a character in present day. It's just his memories. Wow, that's big structure in the background. Looks really cool. Actually kind of reminds me of Nier Automata. And that kind of gives me the vibe of like a big hand reaching out. Got the big fingers here. And that looks like a thumb. It's really unnerving. Oh, we got 4 DPS, we got 1 heals. Do some exercise for them. Oh, I need to retrieve some materia. Nice. Got 2 healers. Just need 2 tanks. Let's do it. Pretty excited for the new MSQ chapter as well. Just feels good getting the raid series done nice and early. Here we go. 12th circle. Ooh, ready? Oh, this platform's reminding me of Shinryu.
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
No. Theos. Athena. Oh, the butterfly wings. That's so cool. You have an orb in your rib cage. Is that healthy? Oh, yeah. God, that's such a cool model. On the soul. Keep forgetting I don't have to do positionals during my 2-minute window. Is that a AoE on that side, I assume? Oh, and then purple? And then, back and forth? Okay. Cool. Shiny, pretty. Oh. Oh, that's a laser. Okay. Back and forth. Woohoo! This is a banger. Banger detected. Super chain theory. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, that's a donut. I see. Yep. Okay. That's cool. Double donut? Do we want to run away from that? They're going to overlap. Oh, okay. They're staggered. Cool. Oh, oh! Ooh. Unnatural enchainment. Something's happening. Oh. She brought the floor to life? Where did that go? I'm scared. Oh, the floor! The floor! Oh, there's not much floor. Alright, this side. This side again. And that side. This side again. And swap. 1 and 2 and swap. I'm out of True North stacks. Wah. Colors? Something's happening. Oh. Oh. Okay. We're killing ads now. Alright. That I can understand. Lasers. Woo! Oh. Are we separated? Oh, that looks so pretty. Holy hell. Oh, that person's dead. Not sure why, but they're dead. Whee! Chains. Alright, so... donuts. I desire donuts. Now that's... oh, that's an AoE? Oh, that's a tiny AoE. Little baby one. Alright, this side. And swap. And wait. And go. Oh, that's a dead healer. Uh-oh. Do we need healers? Probably not, right? Woohoo! Yellow and red. Super chain. I don't remember what that is. Right, this is the part with the donuts. Oh, no, none of them are donuts. Oh, eee! Okay. Oh, that floor. Oh, God. Oh, that's the goodbye tank. It was nice knowing you. Eee! Ah! Oh, that's a knockback. Oh, no. Oh, that was a knockback. I think that's a healer LB right there. Yeah, there we go. And that's why I did not LB. Oops. Is that the lion AoE? No, that's a tank thing. Okay. This fight's really cool. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine. And we go back and forth. Woohoo! Oh, that's a stack. Oh, sorry, everyone. Melee brain. I couldn't see it past the boss, okay? She's big. Urgh, nice. Oh, that was a cool fight. I can't wait to see all these on Savage. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Oh, look at that. That view. Beautiful. Thanks all. Oh, a wind-up Athena. Do I want that? I don't know if I want that. follow you everywhere. That is her wish. Hello. Those were some really good fights. Friends. Or at least recreations of friends. With all of their memories. Countless years I waited within that stifling crystal. And now, when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way. Your dream is naught but selfish ambition. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. And why, Athena? At the end of this road to godhood, what did you hope to find? It matters not. The fact remains that she worked against the interests of the star. Even so, I would hear her answer. I would know why my mother cast us aside. How unlike you, Ericthonius. You were never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. Irrefutable proof. My theory was that any true God would see us as we are, imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. To prove this could not but benefit the star, I would give it the perfect stewards, that it might shine brighter than any other. And you would destroy the lives already upon it. In that, I am no different from our peers. Over the course of eons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creatures cannot but usher their inferior predecessors into oblivion. Even without our meddling, nature would take the self-same course. If the destination is the same, is it somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. The aura site made such thoughts irresistible, perhaps, but it cannot have created them from whole cloth. This is Athena's truth. What right have you to pass judgment? You are but a vessel for my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. What are you saying? Poor Ericthonius. Always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. Oh. I gave birth to you for a single reason, that you might serve as my tool. And like any tool, I crafted you to suit my needs, that you might accept my essence when the time came. Of course, I also made you more amenable to my demands, and ensured that you would feel a cloying affection for your dear mother. However, it seems that my tinkering was insufficient. My very feelings were of your design? When did she get messed up by the aura side? Is that before she gave birth to him? My character needs to stab her. You created a boy unable to grasp even the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Jeez. Yet here you are, standing in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. Yeah. I still feel the sting of it. But with pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. Yeah. As stubborn as you are witless. If this star will not be mine, then it serves no purpose. Ah! She aims to obliterate the Aetherial Sea and stem the flow of life. She will do no such thing. Yeah, you tell her. Before the battle, La Habrea told me I was the key to finishing this. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed eons to find its home in another, one whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as her own. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Should my memories seize this chance to follow suit, they may resound enough to wake his mind. But Athena inhabits him still. What will become of you? I don't know. But if I can rouse his soul, perhaps it will disrupt Athena's hold. It's the best chance we have. My whole life others have looked down upon me, but I've never given up searching for my purpose. Now I've found it. This decision is yours to make, and yours alone. Do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. Oh. Ericthonius, do not dare. No, stop this. Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own. And I have found my true family. Aww. My power wanes. The vessel rejects me? What is happening? Athena's magics should be impotent with no body to fuel them. Yeah, this place is collapsing! Precisely. Athena was the sole force holding the space around Pandaemonium together, and now it crumbles. Although little would change if we were buried here, we cannot let this be Melchan's final resting place. And their teleport magic is so cool. And it seems very powerful too. Of all my miscalculations, to think that you would be my undoing. That you would even be capable of defying me. Ah, is there more you would say to me? Or have you decided to return to your dear mother's bosom? Have you brought Claudian back to me? Apologies, but I am only the dregs of your own memory. I can do naught but watch as the evil you've wrought collapses, burying you under its weight. How disappointing. Truly, useless to the last. And who made me that way? That's pretty. And it's gone. Ooh. Creepy ambience. Questions, questions, and more questions. Why did Claudian set out by himself? What did he see? Oh, I do hope he wakes up soon. At least on the surface, Professor Claudian appears unharmed. We must wait for him to regain consciousness to judge anything beyond that, I fear. Although Erichthonius was naught but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains you. But he acted with resolve, full aware of the potential consequences. Let us look back on this moment not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are the heroes of the day. Athena's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not stemmed their advance. We shall stay here, both to look over Professor Claudian and ensure that there are no further disturbances in the Aetherial Sea. You should rest, and I will not take no for an answer. Yes, sir. Guided by the past. The Hebrea watches over Claudian with concern. Okay, Dad. Yep. It seems we can do naught but wait. Perhaps we might discuss a matter which has been troubling me. Yeah, let's wrap up that whole thing where, you know, you were an Ascian while your colleague Nemgigi was enlightening us on the historical events which led to this era. She let slip the name of one of the Ascians, La Habrea. Although she knew of the figure only from her research, she was most insistent that there is no evidence connecting the Ascian to myself. Yet I am aware that this La Habrea used the heart of Sabik to sow chaos throughout your world, and I would be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only one present who has met the Ascian in question, so I would ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destruction? You are him. I cannot be certain, ... When he asked me directly, yes. I see. If you say it is so, then there is no reason to disbelieve it. These Ascians, or Paragons, I'm told, were ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the sundered worlds. I have heard but a small number of their deeds, and still I find it difficult to comprehend the depths to which they were willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, all for the sake of the star. I admit, 'tis a decision I would make under the right circumstances. Although the ages may take their toll, my devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I will treat the heart of Sabik as a mere tool for my own ends. Damn. He just goes, yeah, no, yep, that sounds about right. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend, and remain blissfully ignorant of my hypocrisy all the while. It appears Claudian has awakened. Yes, let's try and break this tension a bit. Well, Chan, I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. La Habrea. Erichthonius's memories of you dwell within me still. Through unyielding discipline, you hoped to forge a son equal to yourself. But the crucible you placed him in left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least, I will hear no more. Though you may possess Ericthonius's memories, you are not him. In rebirth, you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Aww. Of course, I would never condone the actions of the Ascian, but you are not him. You are La Habrea, of the Convocation. You spared no effort in saving us from Athena's machinations. For that you deserve the utmost praise, and my personal thanks. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trials is behind you, but you may find that Pandaemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hephaestus's liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There is but one place to find these answers: the past. Ooh? We're going back? However, I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it will change the decisions I make, you should not tender us information we could not uncover ourselves. Now that I have said my piece, I shall follow in my son's footsteps. These odious memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell. Don't make me cry about La Habrea. My time too draws near, but I believe I can stay long enough to see this matter through. You shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of La Habrea's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I have the unique opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you will share it with me. I look forward to it. I shall take in the Aetherial Sea one final time as I await your return. Wow. I was expecting something different. I believe we have yet to see the full effect these events will have on the Aetherial Sea. Once Professor Claudian recovers, we must conduct a thorough investigation. Oba. Rusino and I shall return to Aporia and make our report to Master Fulchino at once. Oh, where to begin? I too shall stay here and await your return. I could use the rest, and there is a matter I would discuss with you and Themis before we say our farewells. Now all that is left is to return to Pandaemonium and ask La Habrea to shed light upon its few remaining mysteries. I look forward to your return. Alright, I've got ads that have been trying to start, so that will be running while I go and travel back to the past. What an adventure. I've really liked this raid series. It's great. Oh. Back we go. Bum, bum. Go wrap up this story. Can't wait to do those boss fights again. Gremlin. I would never. The Hebrea. Oh yeah, I would do that, wouldn't I? Yes. Yeah, Emmett was just in denial about the whole thing, and the Hebrea is like, yeah, I could see that. Excuse me. Go away. Oh, there's people just hanging out here now. You have aught to report. We must free the rest of our colleagues. Oh, they're not all free yet. Hegemone! He's okay. Pandaemonium's protective wards have been restored. This is cool. Hegemone! Remember, she was the second boss from the previous tier. She wasn't altered enough, so we were able to save her. Ah, you must be Melchan. I am Hegemone, key ward of Abyssos. But I suspect you may already know that. We did meet once before, after all, although I was not entirely myself at the time. Thanks to you, however, I can rightly say my faculties are mine once more. At present, I am taking stock of the damage done to the facility. Gremlin. I would never. Hith giggles. Yeah, he would do that. Yep. Hythlodaeus is such a fun character. Bum, bum, bum. Hello. We all hanging out here in the DNA room? That Athena would build all this. This isn't all she's left behind. Thank you for checking up on us. Did you speak with Hegemone and the other warders on your way here? The work is long, but we have made great strides in undoing Athena's meddling. Melchan, I didn't expect to see you again so soon, but 'tis always a joy. You seem quite happy to be here. Hey, Van Solo. Yeah, the high jump change is pretty cool. At first I was pretty sad about not having the really nice camera movement, but in practical situations it's so much better. there were so many AoEs that I didn't have to be afraid to hit high jump during because I was completely safe. Yeah, it's great. Very nice change. I've also been enjoying the dragon sight change, where I get free positionals during my burst window. Very nice. Milchan. Truth be told, I thought you would have little reason to ever visit this place again. It seems I was wrong. I'm looking for answers. I just wanted to say hello. I'm looking for answers. I mean, I did want to say hello, but also answers. How neatly you obfuscate your motivations. Do as you will, then. He thinks I'm lying. He has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I hardly think curtness is in order. We braved Pandaemonium together. Why not at least share with her our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandaemonium to La Habrea. I was never meant to hold it for long, and now such authority resides in rightful hands. With La Habrea's help, we have pored over Athena's research into the Hemitheoi. Thus we'll be able to restore Hegemone's mind and body. Yet there is still much work to be done. Damage to repair, key wards to replace. The tasks are too many to count. But although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandaemonium will soon function as it did before. Indeed. Before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put to rest. One concerns Pandaemonium itself, and another is a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. It shall not take long. Lack of resolve caused me to delay, but I have chosen my course. These concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burdens with us? If you would bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. Oh, I think he's gonna put his soul back together. I think. What's up? What we doing? Stay here. This will be over soon. What? What's going on? That's ominous. Why did you call me here, Master La Habrea? There is still much to be done if the warders are to be freed. You have served within Pandaemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior key ward, now that Agdistis is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Separating Hephaestus from myself required removing part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice, but one which came at no small cost to my natural talents. I am but a shadow of the man I was at the time of my appointment as La Habrea. I could never hope to wield the same magics that Hephaestus used to bind the warders' minds, let alone break their shackles. that tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Habrea. Do not give in to despair. There is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Hephaestus left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into a hemitheos, absolute control over their mind was essential. As you well know, the magics used to achieve such dominion exploited strong emotions within their victims' hearts. In the case of Hesperos and Agdistus, their respect for me. Upon slipping his bonds, Hephaestus took steps to throw Pandaemonium into chaos. With their attention divided, Keyward and Warder alike were easy targets. But there was an act that came before. Oh, right, yep. We gotta know, yep, yep. Regardless of Hephaestus's prowess, he could not have won freedom on his own. For long days and nights I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long, long ago, when she claimed the mind of one of her admirers. Hegemone, none would question your pride in your position, your devotion to Pandaemonium. But you do not believe I am the one fit to lead it, do you? Your loyalty lies not with my vision for Pandaemonium, but Athena's. Master La Habrea, whatever has spurred this sudden accusation, I assure you there is a proper explanation. What are you doing, La Habrea? Do not approach. As I have already stated, even should I detect Athena's tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I have come to a decision, one which was made with the best interests of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, I require the strength I have lost. Yeah, there it is. I must embrace these odious memories. Mark well this sight. Engrave it upon your very soul. You now bear witness to the true La Habrea. I cannot imagine this was an easy choice, but it is done. Is she alive? Yes, and she shall remember this lesson well. Okay, I thought he just executed her, but okay. Athena's puppet no longer, I see. She may yet harbour ill will toward me, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow Pandaemonium to divert my focus. Hegemone, I would ask that you serve me anew. There is none other more suited to overseeing this prison. None other who would take such pride in their duty. My loyalty to Athena led me to betray you once before. Why would you allow me to keep the position of Key Ward? I require your talents, as I require Hephaestos's. The past is of no consequence. Very well. In honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. The Hebrea is himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation, and thinks not twice, whence his judgment has sounded. Yet he is different from Athena. He thinks only of the betterment of the star. So long as duty guides his actions, he shall not share her fate. And should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Ooh. Good. If this is the path he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. I'll allow our bond to fray no further. As his son, I will support him in the days ahead. Sure. I would not ask you to say the same, Melchan. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. And never shall one give way to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any debts between us to be void. Before you leave here, mark well these words. My resolve shall weather loss unfathomable, and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. Wow. Well. Yep, we completely see the road now that led him there. Wow. Master La Hebrea saw through me long ago, but now my mind is unclouded by doubt, and I shall not fail him again. Hephaestus and La Hebrea were one and the same when he was named as one of the convocation. This change poses no need for concern, for all is as it should be. Yeah, it's nothing to be worried about. From this day forward, I will do what I can to aid my father. In this way, I shall forge my own future. If not for you, my long-slumbering demons may have gone unslain. I would have never been forced to reconsider my true nature. Yet, as I said, do not consider this an admission of debt. Now, I believe you have other places to be. Remain here any longer, and I may be inclined to place you in a cell next to one of our more recalcitrant subjects. He's a lovely man. Just very friendly. Easy to get along with. Jesus. I'm out. Hello. dialogue I've missed? No, well, I think we're done here. Oh, it's so foreboding the way we've left this. Seeing all the foreshadowing about just leading these characters to become what they became. Well, go talk to Claudian. This is fine. Oh. Dum, dum. Actually, is there anyone in here I can talk to? Oh, MGG. With matters settled and memories of events still fresh in my mind, I think soon I'll begin the record-keeping process. This time I saw everything with my own eyes, a perspective which will be of great use when I sit down to write my reports. How goes the investigation? Looking ahead to Professor Claudian's eventual return, I'm doing my utmost to keep careful and up-to-date records of everything that has transpired. That way, we can resume our research, as if no one had mysteriously disappeared without a trace. Of course, circumstances being what they are, I've had little time to go back and review my work, a task which shall have to wait until we are once again at full strength. I very much look forward to it, even if the others might not. Where's the other guy? There he is. My own research and studies have fallen by the wayside in Professor Claudian's absence. My thesis remains unwritten, and its deadline looms on the horizon. Good luck. Bum, ba, bum. I want to fly in here. Hang on, is Thancred over here? Or did he disappear? He's gone. Sorry, just talking in hunt train chatter. They should let me fly. Well, I can see why they don't let me fly in here. There's kind of a bunch of stuff going on. This journey's a little bit long though, isn't it? Well, let's go talk to Claudian. And, Themis? Kind of Themis? Themis memory, collection? Ah, you are returned. I should like to hear of what you discovered, though I believe your friend has business with us first. There you are, Milchan. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. His story shone light upon any number of questions that were niggling at my consciousness, at my conscience, namely those concerning the ethereal signature emanating from Azizlar. Doubtless its source was Athena, reaching out as far as she could from her prison, ever grasping for someone to take Erechthonius' place, grasping for the body his soul resided in. I wanted to ask, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memory stored within? Indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should have awakened the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Erechthonius' soul in subtle ways. Perhaps ethereal resonance was a gradual process in this case. However, being attuned to Erechthonius exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the choice to venture forth into Azizlar was not your own. It was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. I never would have encouraged such recklessness usually. Although the choice was not entirely my own, I'm still ashamed of my actions. Reflection is how we plant the seeds of growth, although we must not blame ourselves for events out of our control. That the voice in the crystal belonged to the person from which your soul originated, well, not even the most brilliant researcher could come to that conclusion. Nod. Your reassurance means more than you know. Thank you. Now, one final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate that a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. Ooh? New memory? For some time, the question of why La Habrea and Erechthonius would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Erechthonius' memories and such magical talents as are at my disposal, I believe I can make this final memory manifest for us all to behold. Shall we witness it together? Okay. I'm scared. Eric. I leave this memory for you, the future of our star. The final days have come, and the creation magics we have so relied upon now hasten our downfall. But despair has not yet won out. La Habrea and the others of the Convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elidibus, Themis, has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet there is another problem which must be dealt with. Pandaemonium, wherein are confined our most vicious creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take time to restore order. If Pandaemonium's cells were breached and their prisoners set upon the star, our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. Someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. With Themis and La Habrea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. And that is why I must defy the directive of the Convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so, the final days may take me. I may not live to see my duty upheld. That's why I have resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandaemonium from both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to the future, even if I cannot. I've imbued the crystal with magics that will attract it to my essence. Even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandaemonium shall not be left unattended. Aww. If all else fails, then perhaps another woman like my dear friend will come along, one with an almost unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. I wonder where she is now. How many souls has she saved? And how many beasts has she slain since last we met? Alongside my warning, this memory shall carry a wish. Melchan, may we meet again. Aww. Now listen well. If anyone received this message, you must come to Pandaemonium. Please make haste. I repeat. And Pandaemonium doesn't exist anymore, so... Aww. Well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humouring me. And now we come to this. It survived. Destroy it. Yes. The heart of Sabik. The tie that bound Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it on my person. Now it appears your efforts have left it bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its power as Auracite yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. Destroy it. I shall take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, nay, the entire star, I thank you both for putting an end to Athena's wickedness. Come back. Give me that. That's how all this started. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. We're all in danger. Again. Themis. Help. Oh.
I see. Then Hephaestus' story has been laid bare.
Voice acting.
As has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandaemonium are answered, and soon order shall be restored. I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend. So many revelations. But there are more, if you would dig a little deeper.
There's more. But wait, there's more.
Elidibus's soul was plucked from the Aetherial Sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel.
So you are the real Elidibus.
You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandaemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way. Or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth. Into our age, into Elpis. Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandaemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Aetherius' salvation, then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile.
Oh, such a good line.
And I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. That you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare. The people of your age call this the Aetherial Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful. I wish you well on your journey, A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other.
Oh, that was beautiful.
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet should this star continue upon its path, look, the light.
That meant to be ominous or no? Welcome back, Melchan. I hope you said farewell to Themis for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, 'tis a gift I could never hope to repay. As La Habrea said, I am not Erichthonius, yet I bear a part of him inside me, and I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. A spark has been struck in my mind. I am ready to pursue my research with a fervour the likes of which I have not had since my youth. Doubtless I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I only hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you fare well. Can you give me that aura sight, please? I need to get rid of it. Awesome jail, great job. Achievement. With both the Aetherial Sea and the Heart of Sabik to keep my mind occupied, I feel that I should never again lack for fascinating discoveries to motivate my work. What do you know of Athena and her connection to aura sight? Ah, that topic has been keeping us quite busy as of late. Namgigi and Roysano have been of a great help in making sense of all these fabulous tales. I shall call them at once so we can share our findings thus far. A bit of both. Yeah, possibly. Our research into the Heart of Sabik has led us through many magnificent legends and tales from bygone civilizations, some of which mention, or at least hint at, the presences of Athena, Auracite, and the High Seraph Ultima. While we have formed an operating theory based on our findings, it is impossible for us to confirm its feasibility. Given your experience with the High Seraph, however, I can think of no one better with whom to discuss it. Ooh, I wonder if this is exclusive to finishing that Stormblood Alliance raid. Although we know not the precise timing of the High Seraph's visit to this star, we do know that Athena somehow came into possession of a mysterious crystal, said to be the source of the destructive magic known as Ultima. According to La Habrea, it was Athena who gave this crystal the name of Aurosite, and from her tireless research was born the Heart of Sabik. The Heart of Sabik contained not only Athena's memories, but a concentration of ether unlike anything we have observed. Even a small portion of it could level mountains. It did, in fact, level Castra Meridianum not so long ago. Records of your previous encounter with La Habrea imply that the heart was, for a time, in the hands of the Allegan Empire. Doubtless it was the Ascian himself who gifted it to them, thus sowing the seeds of calamity. The Allegans made little progress toward penetrating its mysteries, but some scholars attribute the fact that they were able to use it at all to theoretical encounters between Alag's researchers and the High Seraph. Regardless of its journey, however, we do know that the Heart of Sabik returned to La Habrea's clutches soon after the fourth Umbral Calamity. The rest hardly bears going over again. Tracing the legends of Aurosite back to their source suggests that the High Seraph may be the cause of countless tragedies, including our most recent one. Regardless of the Aurosite's source, however, it was Athena's bottomless ambition that set the wheels of tragedy in motion. I found one of La Habrea's remarks most odd. While we were discussing Athena, he said that he was a fool to think she could be confined. He didn't elaborate on the statement, but I think there's a possibility that Pandaemonium was built not as a prison for failed creations, but to contain his very own wife. What? What? We already know he was well aware of the influence Aurosite had on Athena. It is not beyond the realm of possibility that Pandaemonium's true purpose was to keep her isolated from the other ancients. Even so, she had freedom enough to continue her research outside of La Habrea's purview. Perhaps it was his love for her that kept him from tightening his grip on her activities. Yeah, he fucked up. Big time. Oh my god. Sounded like he was starting to give a warning, then got reborn. Oh, that's what the light would be, yeah. His soul surfacing from the sea. Okay. Yeah, it sounded like... it sounded like he was about to say something scary about the path of this star. How goes your research? Fortunately for my assistants and I, my ordeal has left me none the worse for wear. I am back at work with characteristic aplomb. Well, as much aplomb as can be mustered when reviewing the many records which have piled up in my absence. Of course, I have made the proper shows of gratitude to Scholarch Montegane and Master Fulcheneau for their efforts to search for me. Master Fulcheneau was stone-faced, claiming that he had only done his duty. The Scholarch, on the other hand, seemed most eager to learn every detail. It takes all sorts, I suppose. Hopefully someone told Fulcheneau that it's all over and safe. The more I try to make sense of what happened, the more my mind ties itself in knots. It will take weeks, or dare I say months, to navigate this maze of questions. I may have to suggest that Professor Claudian hire more assistants. With Athena's research put to decisive end, things around here have returned to what one could almost call routine. But even so, we are as busy as ever. The Aetherial Sea must be analysed thoroughly for any adverse effects caused by recent events, and Professor Claudian seems most eager to analyse the Heart of Sabik. Although no trace remains of Athena's memories, there is yet power inside the crystal, and it still possesses the same corrupting influence of Auracite. Naturally, as the most qualified to do so, it falls upon us to plumb its depths. Knowing the heart's history, and the history of other crystals like it, the prospect does fill me with some dread, but not so much as to overpower my sense of curiosity. So long as we move forward with courage and caution, I'm sure our findings can prove to be a boon to the scientific community. And perhaps society at large. I hope. I wonder if this is gonna lead into Sakura Tsubasa? That's right, I remember asking once, is this Sakura the streamer, but I don't think it is. Someone with the same name. I think. Well, I'm back to my days of fetching documents and assisting with various other errands. While I'm glad that Professor Claudian is back safe and sound, a short vacation would have been much appreciated. He's got triple triad cards. They're probably based on the Raid series. Let's play one match. And then I'll go back to Elpis to see if there's any more dialogue there. Oh, he's got a Themis. I need... Oh, a Proto-Carbuncle! Ah, cute. Right. Oh my god. That's a strong card. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum. Wondering if I should shore up my defense here. Just take the carbuncle. Mine now. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum. Bum, bum. Tie. Oh wait, no. I win. Yes. Alright, let's go say goodbye to the Elpis crew. And next week at Reset is when I'll be able to unlock the Savage modes. And we'll be starting our progression rating once more. Pretty excited. It was such a good experience last time. Actually, both Pandaemonium tiers have been great. Shuffle and Boogie Track. Is that what that song's called? It's a good one. Well, we didn't end up seeing La Habrea's soul in the Aetherial Sea. I kind of expected like both Elidibus and La Habrea's souls to like swoop in at some point as a big moment, big triumphant moment to save us. It was quite a surprise. We didn't end up seeing the real La Habrea. It was Themis though, apparently. It was the real Themis' soul. So that was really nice. Whee! Oh, I still haven't tried Gwent. I'd probably really like it. Oh. The other lads aren't here. Only Hegemone. Ericthonius is attending to his tasks deeper within the facility, while Master La Habrea and Master Elidibus have left to the surface. They have much more pressing duties than to oversee our reconstruction. They all seemed quite certain that they would see you again. From what I know of your relationship, I have no doubt that fate agrees. Well, there you go. It's nice that we managed to save Hegemone. We had to save her twice, though, because apparently she was still under Athena's influence. She's definitely saved this time, though. She's definitely fine now. Alright, well, we're done with Pandaemonium. That's the end of the raid series. That was really good. That might be my favourite raid series story yet. Hello, Quia. Come here, sweetie. Hello. Fluffy baby. Yeah, they made a standalone version of it, didn't they? Because I don't see myself playing Witcher at any point, anytime soon, because it's huge, and I'm playing so much other stuff. But the standalone version I should check out. I would probably like that. Edie. Hello, sweetie. Come here. You coming? No? No? Okay. Yes? No? Maybe? You're cute. Nah. Alright, well, I'll finish up the stream. I'm hoping tomorrow to do, or at least get started on the new MSQ chapter. See how we go, though. This was a pretty decent length stream. See how my voice feels tomorrow. Anyone I can raid? Oh, no, that person's playing Tears of the Kingdom. Rip. And that person is playing FF14, but it looks like they're doing MSQ, so that's also spoileritos for me. So I'm just gonna end the stream. Isn't that exciting? Alright, thank you all very much for watching. You haven't even finished Witcher 3, or yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon. See ya.